Hey everybody, it's Red, and welcome back to Sunrider Liberation Day. Right than last we left off, well, everyone is kind of getting their asses kicked. But apparently, according to Claude, there is one way we can actually rectify the situation and save everyone. By telling Claude something that Claude told us to tell Claude. Yeah, anyway. Claude, this is Kato. Captain? I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy. I've got something really important to tell you. You've got to defeat the Nightmare Ascendant. Because when you get back, we're gonna fuck all night long. That was actually a little better than I thought it was going to be. Very blunt, very to the point, very Claude. We're going to fuck all night long. Now I can drink. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The entire bridge could nearly collapse in dismay. Alva faced him while gripping a speakerphone in her hand in the middle of coordinating damage control efforts. The speakerphone shattered in her grip. Oh no. Oh no. The protestations of their girls flooded the channel. Hey, what the hell is this, Captain? You idiot! I can't believe you actually make a joke like that right now. Disgraceful. Captain, this violates so many protocols. It violates a lot of things, including myself. But soon, another voice flooded all the protests. As you command, Captain. Claude? She's gonna do it? Today's Claude is different. What? But, T, sorry, but my man says I'm taking you out. For the first time during the battle, fear appeared in Alice's eyes. Fear that she was now facing an opponent far greater than even the Ascendant. The Ascendant raised his particle fire and opened fire on the Bianca. However, the Bianca dematerialized before the particles reached. Before anyone even knew what happened, it materialized behind the Ascendant. Shots rang out from its shotgun quicker than an assault rifle. Everyone stared in disbelief as the shotgun dispensed slug after slug quicker than a minigun with no signs of strain or overheating. The Ascendant spun and sliced the space where the Bianca occupied with its sword, but it once again vanished and rematerialized, this time in front. More slugs sprayed from the Bianca's shotgun and a massive brrrr. Yeah. Brrrr. Alice swung the Ascendant's blade around wildly, but from Claude's perspective, the blade moved slower than a sloth. In fact, she was firing her shotgun at its natural pace, but from everyone else's perspective, it appeared as if everything was happening 1,000 times quicker. God or not! The slugs still cannot penetrate my armor. I hope you're not thinking this is the only thing I can do. Suddenly, a second Bianca... Oh, Jesus Christ. Suddenly, a second Bianca appeared. The two of them blinked in and out around the Ascendant, spraying with lead. What? The clone was merely a precursor to what was to come. A stream of Biancas emerged and surrounded the Ascendant. Tens, hundreds of Biancas materialized and circled around the Ascendant, spraying with a stream of lead. Stopping and slowing down time is the only thing I can do, you know. I can also jump backwards to create an unlimited amount of copies of myself. Teehee isn't how I put an end to this show. All the Biancas activated their grav guns. Oh no. By the way, I spent the past month repairing my grav gun. Of course, nobody else noticed because time was frozen for everyone else during that entire span. The Nightmare Ascendant froze in place, its limbs outstretched as they were pulled apart with the strength of 100 Biancas. You monster! Isn't it a little hypocritical for you to be calling me that? Now, it's over. An enormous time rift opened above the Ascendant. A massive chunk of molten rock flew out, directed by the gravity eddies out of 1,000 Biancas. The cheerful chanting of 1,000 Claudes echoed through the channel as they heaved the molten mountain towards the Ascendant. The Ascendant hurtling towards the Nightmare Ascendant. Alice could only stammer in panic as the massive mountain of magma headed towards her. What? No! You can't. If we do this, the space-time continuum will... you certainly have a point about that. Oh well, who cares about a point like that? That just means I can have the cat mauled myself. You're insane! The pot doth calleth the kettle black. The nightmare seemed to vanish in a bright flash of light as it smashed against the molten rock and sank deeper than its core. Even if it's somehow survived within, it would be encrusted in solid stone once the ash would cooled. It was a burial mound from which Alice would never emerge. Shunes and the entire bridge crew stared in disbelief. They had just witnessed something beyond the comprehension of humans. Just then, the entire universe began to fade to white. Oops, how this happened so soon. Shune's consciousness faded as his world unraveled. Was this the right decision? No! I have no idea what's going to happen now. The universe as we know it will cease to exist. Oh, hello. Tee-hee-hee. Claude emerged beside Shield in the great white nothingness, as naked as when she was born. Suddenly, he realized he was stark naked as well. Claude! What happened? Oh, just as I warned you, my victory of the Nightmare Ascendant triggered a massive time paradox, the likes of which the law of causality has never seen. If I were to explain it as simply as possible, time paradoxes caused by regular actions cause the local universe to collapse, and then get recreated without the paradox. Unfortunately, the paradox caught up while I'm in the middle of using my time device is quite a different matter. In the latter case, the paradox will propagate through all space and time via the open time device, and cause the entire space-time continuum to collapse. So far, I've been jumping back in time and causing small-scale paradoxes to delete certain universes and remake new ones with better outcomes. You can consider myself a demolition woman who travels through time and blows up on one of realities while leaving all the good realities untouched. Damn. Unfortunately, this latest demolition didn't quite go as planned. Instead of blowing up just a single building, you could say I accidentally blew up the entire universe. No, this is why relying on my powers to magically fix problems is a bad idea, Captain. Didn't I warn you about this already? Yeah, that sounds bad. Like, really bad. But the only reason why you went along with it is because there's a way to fix it, right? Tee-hee-hee. I guess you could say that. Don't worry. Claude's come with a brilliant plan to prevent the end of existence as we know it. And what plan would that be? Shields gingerly grimaced as Claude's hands wandered between his legs, all the while explaining with a carefree grin that the very fabric of reality was splitting apart at the seams. And that would be? Tee-hee. First, is it time for the captain to live to his side of the bargain? Yeah. Okay. No, Claude's confidence is sinking. To think she would bear all in front of the captain and he wouldn't even bother to take a few polite squeezes. That isn't poor form there, Kato, isn't it? Yeah. Fan service is the only thing poor old Claude is going for. You can't take that away too. Tee-hee. No, you can't just tell me all this. Just tell me the space-time tomb is going to collapse and expect me to stay calm. Captain, do you trust me? Trust? No. Do you believe that Claude can fix this? Can you count on Claude's word? Well, yeah, no. I trust your word. No! You've always been a member of my family. A very creepy one. And honestly, I have to thank you for even getting the chance to do over my past. If you hadn't been here, then I would have just had to live with letting the Liberation Day massacre happen. I owe you my life. If you hadn't used your power, then we would certainly all be dead. So yes, I trust you, Claude. Captain, my heart flutters at your words of appreciation. True to the efforts of this pure and innocent maiden have paid off. Pure maiden. Yeah. You're thinking bad thoughts about your patron goddess, aren't you? Shield sighed as Claude playfully twisted and jerked his equipment. Pure, innocent. Listen, if you expect me to believe that, I would suggest you get your hands on my balls first. I can't help it. You're floating buck naked in front of me after all. Oh, Captain, that magnificent length, the impressive girth. Surely you possess the cannon rod of the stars. The sword of the stars? ... Shields uttered a breath, but for some reason, he felt inclined to believe Claude had a way out of this latest mess. So, what is this place anyways? Claude wrapped her fingers around him and continued to work as she lazily explained the situation. A little pocket of subspace I reserved for some alone time. I've frozen time everywhere else, so you don't have to worry about the universe unraveling for now. We could literally make love for the rest of eternity if that's what you want. In fact, the space-time continuum will be saved if I just hold time forever while we populate this realm with our offspring. How did I know she was gonna go there? I fucking knew it. But that would just cause a whole new set of issues. Nah, I guess you'd want to venture off and save everyone again, though. I guess it's just part of who you are. By the way, I've always liked that part about you, Captain. So, seriously, tell me how we're gonna fix this. Oh, impatient men aren't popular with the girls. Claw bent down and gave the tip of his now rock-hard cock a kiss. He said rod, didn't it? Ah, god damn it. My mind is getting ahead of the words. Your words are all business, but I see your body is ready. My body is ready. She wrapped her lips around and gave it a suck. Ignoring the fact that he was floating in subspace with the space-time continuum about to collapse, he would say that Claude definitely appeared ready and able to deliver an exquisite blowjob. But that was clearly neither here nor there. Wait, Claude, this is hardly... Relax, Captain, relax. I'll send you off on your little mission to save existence as we know it soon enough. But right now, it's time for you to serve your goddess. I'm not going to use my god powers for any schmuck. Only the faithful shall receive. Receive. For crying. He pulled himself up. Alright. That's only assuming they're Thursday tonight. So what's the big plan to save the day? You had to ruin the mood. Oh well. With a snap of her finger, the cum on Claude's face vanished. By now, such tricks didn't even make Shield flinch. Were you hoping that I would keep the cum on? Or perhaps wipe it off with my fingers and put it in my mouth? No. Bah. Anyways, here, you'll need this. A small stopwatch materialized in Claude's palm. She handed it to Shields. Ta-da! I present you TikTok version 3.0. Alright. You're key to becoming a Time Lord. Oh no, now there's copyright infringement. Great. I need a blue box or something? What? It's real simple to use. You see the gear running across the outside of the device, rotate clockwise, speed things up, or counterclockwise, slow things down, and then put things in reverse. You mean, this tiny thing is a time device? No, of course not, Captain. The real deal is hidden away somewhere in subspace where nobody would ever find it. This little gadget is simply a remote control. Of course, the time device can be used for a lot of other applications aside from just fast-forwarding and knowing time, but just this should be enough for a beginner. Once you get the hang of it, you'll figure out the other tricks eventually. Why are you giving this to me? To travel back in time to prevent the paradox from occurring, of course. Meanwhile, Claude will stay here and keep this universe frozen so that the paradox doesn't spread to others. Wait a minute. Who knows how long it'll take for me to do that? I can't just leave you here. Aw, Captain, did you forget that you're a time traveler now? It doesn't matter if your mission takes a day, a month, a year, or even a century. After you're done, just jump back to this time frame and pick me back up. From my point of view, you'll just have been gone for a few seconds, even if years may have gone by from your point of view. Oh, right. I guess I can do that now. Leander started thinking in very strange dimensions. He wrapped his fingers on the time device. Any hints on how to prevent the paradox? Afraid not. Everything's in your hands from this point on. Better than being in yours, I suppose. In a couple of ways. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out the rest. After all, you are practically playing on God mode if you can control the flow of time. If something goes wrong, just rewind time. Or leap from the universe. I'm sure you'll be fine. Something tells me this isn't going to be as easy as Claude's suggesting. I don't have a choice. This is the only way to prevent all of existence from ending. One more thing. If you run into myself, you'll take good care of it, right? Yeah, of course. As expected of our captain, taking responsibility is a man's duty. Sa! Good luck with your mission, sa! Within a snap of her fingers, their clothes reappeared. Alright. Don't worry. I'll be back in a flash. Claude leaned and pressed her lips against his. And that's one for luck. Yeah. She'll reach the remote. Then I'll be seeing you. Claude smiled. Because today is Claude's lucky day. With a grin, he spun it counterclockwise. Go fucking figure. Go motherfucking figure. I started this with the full intention of doing Kari first. That came out wrong. Of going along Akari's route first. And eventually, maybe, figuring out how to do Claude's and doing that last. How in the fuck did I manage to accidentally do my least favorite character's route first? Well, I suppose in a way it's almost fitting, seeing as how now I actually really like the character because of how fucked up she is. I mean, really, they did make her a lot cooler by giving her godlike powers and making her sort of sadistic in a way. I don't know why that drew me to her. But anyway, now I'm going to go back and actually do Akari's route and figure out how to actually do it. Ugh. How did I fuck that up? What point along that route did I actually manage to diverge from Akari into the pink-haired goddess? God damn it. Clauddammit! There you go, yeah. How the hell did this happen? Ellipses. Oh, cool. Nearly a decade had passed since he became a time traveler, and Shields is still no closer to resolving the paradox. The past proved far more difficult to change than anticipated, as Shields soon realized that while he could use his powers to observe and manipulate others into acting for him, he could not take matters into his own hands without risking tearing the fabric of reality a second time. He finally understood the weight of Claude's awesome power. He was near omnipotent, able to observe anything, move anywhere, and do anything. But yet, every use of his new power had to be carefully planned out, or he would bring about certain doom, not only for himself, but all life as he knew it. After nearly a decade of research, he had finally devised a plan to avert the end of existence. But first, he needed a partner who understood the nature of time travel, but who was not a time god herself. Yet. He had traveled through millennia of history in search of her. He had dug into the top secret Ryuvian archives and manipulated technologists who wielded powers beyond what his past self could have even imagined. But the Shields of today was different. He was, for all intents and purposes, immortal and timeless. He existed everywhere, and existed nowhere. Even the most powerful of the shards were mere toddlers in his eyes, playing around with toys. His research had led him to a derelict space station on the edges of the Ryuvian Empire, nearly 3,000 years before Shields' former time. He materialized inside and came upon an old, dusty lab. A woman's voice cried out, "Who's there?" Oh my god. Shields emerged from the shadows. "I am Kato Shields. I have come from the future. Claude Trilio, I need your help." Oh my god. Oh Jesus hell Christ. Congratulations, Captain. You just got the best ending in the game. What? You thought you were on the Akari route? Aw, Captain, you're the worst. Aha. Aha. Doing this at the poor old Claude, and then just throwing her away the instant you finish with her. Huh. I'm not even going to give you any more hints. You're sorry? No. You'll definitely put my route first in the next game? Teehee. I knew you'd be reasonable, Captain. Well, I guess I can give away this much. If you want to see a different outcome, find a way to interrupt Alice before she takes over Jigar's body for the first time during the kidnapping attempt. Find a way to interrupt Alice before she takes over Jigar's body. That's all the help I'm gonna give. Good luck, Captain. Motherfucker.